Hello, everyone. Welcome to Saturday's app for Wedding Street Kate. And if you're just joining, you are welcome. I'm super excited to have you all live at Saturday's app for weddings, and I'm privileged to be your host for this season. And if you notice the series that has been ongoing lately, you know it's quite a very sensitive topic. But today's topic will touch a lot of things because it has to do with body shaming. When words become wounds. A lot of you know that I've been body shamed globally. You know, years back when people body shamed me, I felt like, okay, it was just around until I was dragged online. I saw in my comment section where people posted animals having my teeth. If you think I'm joking, you will see it like I will post this thing on it. Like I saw an animal and I knew it was my teeth. I've seen an animal looking like me and I didn't know how they achieved that. And it's so much. And I've seen people who insulted me for my cheekbones, a lot of insults. Some of you even wonder how I managed to go through it. Some say I'm too slim. In fact, I saw a person I respect so much liking a comment of someone that said that I look like someone that has HIV/AIDS. So you know how body shaming has gotten. So you know that me doing this topic, I've faced body shaming firsthand. Your own is just within your locality and you're crying. Me, I face it is a global body shame. Africans body shamed me globally, and I'm calling it globally because it's the whole Africa. I was body shaming news blogs everywhere, under comment section, videos with so many insults. So I'm going to use myself as a case study today. So I got a call from the UK saying that, Kate, I saw the comment on TikTok where people body shame me and stuff. How do you feel about that? I was on a TV, that was being interviewed live on air on a particular TV station, and they asked me how did I manage to move on, or I can still laugh, I can see it despite the body shaming. In fact, there was one of my friends that cried because of that body shaming. He was so touched by it. Let me tell you, I believe social media is an app. You see that social media space is an app. Someone built an app. The person can decide to take it down. Do you understand? So an app, if you take words in an app so important, how do you take your life? Apart from being a computer scientist, I understand these things. As you build an app, and maybe the owner of the app decide that, okay, I'm taking it down. Everything will be clean. All history that you think will be erased. And I also look at who are the persons trying to body shame you. Some of the persons actually trying to body shame you. If you answer them, you know, when you look at them, you know they're not looking okay. If you speak, it will hurt them more. So some people throw words at you that they cannot handle. Some people throw words at you. See those people body shaming you. They can't handle you saying the same thing to them. I want you to know that. So we're going to be talking about body shaming when words become wound. Why mockery is not correction and shame is not love. We live in a generation that jokes about everything, but not everything that is joked about is harmless. Some words don't sound violent, but they bruise the soul. And one of them is body shaming. Body shaming is not always loud insults. Sometimes it's jokes, sometimes it's advice, sometimes it's comparison. And many people are bleeding silently because of words spoken casually. Let's talk about what body shaming really is. Body shaming is any speech or behavior that makes a person feel inferior, ashamed, or less valuable because of their physical appearances. It includes mocking body size, shape, or features. If it's that one, hey, if you are slim, it takes God for Nigerians not to see you like someone that have carried HIV/AIDS. In fact, if you know someone that is very bogus before and that person is losing weight, you see what people are saying about the person. I've seen someone had issues with someone, they were quarreling, and someone said that You will be say you get body before who know that you don't go carry HIV AIDS. See as you dey slim. You don't die finish oh. You know, once like that, I wonder how people speak without knowing how the words will get to that person to the person they're speaking to. Many jokes about weight, height, skin, scars, or looks, backhanded compliments, unsolicited comment disguised as concern. I've seen comment like that. I am not joking, doesn't heal wound. Intent does not cancel impact. Maybe your intention was not to really body shame, but you have to be wise about how you reach out to people about their body. I've seen people tell ladies that your tummy is too big. Your tummy is too big. You come and say you are getting too fat. Say, see your cheek. There's a way to say that thing to see. There's a constructive way to speak to that person. A lady reached out to me on my DM on Facebook a few weeks ago telling me that people used to body shame her because I made a post about people body shaming people. She was like, she has faced body shaming. And people used to mock her for her tummy. And when I went to her profile, I saw the tummy. I'm not seeing the tummy there. Like, I'm not seeing the tummy that they are mocking her for. Some of you now, because of the way they body shame you, went to wear that tummy this year, you can't breathe well. You want to die. You can't breathe well. Yes, you can go for exercise, look for healthy this thing to take. You understand? Because some people are actually concerned, but they don't know how to say it. Body shaming doesn't just hurt feeling. It reshapes identity. One thing people must understand about body shaming is that it doesn't just hurt feelings, so it reshapes identity. Over time, it causes people to hate their reflection. See, for some years, I struggled to look myself fully in the mirror. I hated my body. Because of the way people define my body, I hated my body. I don't look at the mirror because of body shaming. Like, I fear looking at myself. Like, in fact, when I pass any mirror by the wayside that shows my true reflection, I'll just turn and look away immediately because I felt I was terrible because of the way people define me. Now, another thing body shaming does is that it shrinks people's confidence. It makes people withdraw socially and make people believe they are unworthy of love. Sure, I shared my experience here where a man said I'm too slim. That had it been an art tomorrow, would have been able to marry me. That I'm too slim. You will hear things like that too. Many adults are still fighting battles that started with words spoken in childhood. It was in primary school that my teacher said to me that I'm too ugly. See my big teeth. She insulted me that she hates me. That's what she said to me. That Kate, you are not beautiful. I just hate you. That's my primary school teacher telling me that. And look at your big teeth. You are not fine. And that word stuck with me as a person. So I understand what it means to be body shame, even from childhood. I saw how some people were growing up, they sidelined me. I was not looking presentable according to them. And it made me feel like I'm the most ugliest among my father's children. I had that mindset. I said, I'm not fine. I used to tell people that I'm not fine. No. In that house, I'm the ugliest. I used to say that. It brought low self-esteem. I began to resent myself. Like, I didn't feel I was beautiful. And I want you all to know that what don't disappear, they settle. Just like what that teacher said to me that I'm ugly. I'm not fine, but I look at my teeth. That word settled with me. I'm not the one saying it now. Let's talk about the spiritual truth about body shaming. From a spiritual perspective, body shaming is serious. Genesis 1 verse 27 says, so God created mankind in his own image. When you shame someone's body, you are indirectly insulting the craftsmanship of God. When you shame someone, because we are created in his image and likeness, when you body shame someone, you are indirectly insulting God's craftsmanship. You are saying that God didn't do well. You are insulting his personality. I want you to know that, because we are created in his image and his likeness. Psalm 139 verse 14 says, I am fearfully and wonderfully made. If God calls it wonderful, mockery has no authority. I want you to know that you are beautifully and wonderfully made. If God Himself, if God in heaven says you are beautifully and wonderfully made, mockery has no authority. And for some of you who body shame people, you can't claim to love God. You can't claim to love God and despise His design. This is what you that body shame people. You can't claim you love God, you despise His design. You insult people, you laugh at people because of their body shape, their size, their nose, everything. When body shaming comes from love, this is where many people get uncomfortable. Sometimes body shaming comes from family, friends, religious spaces, partners. It sounds like I'm saying it for your own good. I just want you to improve. You'll be more attractive. Let's be clear. Correction without compassion becomes cruelty. Okay? And growth that is clothed with shame will never produce wholeness. Growth that is rooted in shame will never produce wholeness. So if you are trying to help somebody saying their body looks like this, there's a way you will tell them. You don't say you're doing this for their own good though. There's a way to talk. Let's talk about the difference between health and shaming, because we have to put a balance. Talking about health is not body shaming, but how you talk about it matters. Okay? Health is personal, it is supportive, it is respectful, it invites choice. Shaming is public, it's mocking, it's forceful, attacks identity. You can encourage growth without humiliating a human being. So see to you that they body shame, but I want to tell you why people body shame you. It's because of personal insecurities, comparison, control, lack of empathy, learned behavior. If you have been body shamed, hear this. See, your body is not your enemy. You don't owe anyone an explanation. You don't need to shrink to be accepted, okay? Your body is not your enemy. I want you to know that. For those of you that may struggle like me years ago, that I hated my body. Oh God, I hated my body years ago. I hated it. Someone can just wake up in the morning and tell me that, look at the way you are looking. A man will not see you like this. That's why no man has come close to you. I face body shaming. What someone mocks in you may be the very thing God uses to teach your confidence. I became pained years ago because the body shaming was everywhere. If I turned, they'll say, Kate, I'm not looking at you. A man cannot look at you like that. If that's why you are still single, when people look at you, they look at you like someone that carries sickness. So this one. And one of the things I did was I stopped them. I said, stop saying that. Stop doing that. Don't say that to me. I don't like it. Don't do that. I kept saying that. If you must help people, right? You must be gentle but firmly. If you mock people's body, make jokes at their expense, use shame as motivation. Ask yourself, will I want this to be said to me? That's what I said from the beginning, that some people who say some things, you know, people who easily insult people, they can't take it back. If you do them, they cannot be able to withstand it. And spiritual maturity shows in how you speak, not how loudly you pray. For some of you can pray very well, but you don't know how to speak. Let's read Ephesians 4 verse 29. It says, let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good for edifying. Okay? Let no corrupt communication come out of your mouth. Now, I consistently face that I said being depressed. It wanted to lead to self-harm. Because I mean, why everybody's telling me I'm not looking healthy, what will I live for again? That's what I ask myself. So for those who body shame people, ask yourself also, what harm are you doing to that person's mind by saying that? Let's go again. I want you to know that you are more than just appearances, even though your appearance matters. But this is for those that have been body shaming. You are more than that. You are a creation of God, fearfully and wonderfully made. You know those body shaming, they were body shaming me years ago. Radio stations were calling for me to speak. TV stations were calling for me to speak. And no one said, okay, because you are too slim, so you cannot speak on NTA. I spoke in platforms. I went to different programs to bless life. I spoke in seminars. I went to secondary school to reach out to people. I want you to reclaim your identity. You are a creation of God, fearfully and wonderfully made. You are a creation of God, and you are fearfully and wonderfully made by God. So I want to tell you what to do. I want you to protect your mental space. See, avoid environments that expose you to negative comment like body shaming. Sometimes you may, if you cannot take it like me, for some of us, if you insult us on social media, we are really happy because you are making us popular. But for some of you, you cannot. So it will be best to stay off social media, okay, for a while. Guide your mind like your temple. Guide your heart like your temple. Speak affirmations out loud. Healing grows stronger when you vocalize your self-worth. Healing grows stronger when you vocalize your self-worth. Surround yourself with support. Choose communities that uplift you, not degrade you. Okay? Psalms 34 verse 5 says, they looked to him and were radiant. Their faces were not ashamed. Radiance comes when we stop absorbing shame and start embracing identity. I'll read again. Radiance comes when we stop absorbing shame and start embracing identity. And I want you to know that words carry creative power. Okay? I ask people, whose report do you believe? When you finish body shaming you, what is God saying concerning your life? What is God saying concerning you? Whose report do you believe? And words have power. You begin to shape your future the way you want to see it. Begin to come back. If you notice that you are too, you speak words that will help you. Okay. So I want to speak to those who have influence online, so that you be careful not to body shame people. Stop normalizing mockery. Speak constructive truth, not shame. Reflect on motive. Why am I doing this? Apologize when wrong. Ephesians 4 verse 29 says, do not let any wholesome talk out of your mouth, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs. So spiritual maturity shows in your speech. It was in the church that a young man said that they should not use me for content, that I don't have the face. What way can a body shaming be that pain, like be that bad at that? I felt so pain for a while. I said, what does it mean? That I'm not fine enough to be used for content? I'm not strong enough, I'm not beautiful enough to be used for content. They say, no, I don't have a face, they should not use it. And there was a seed that was sown from that moment. Because we live in a world that is obsessed with appearance, we must tread with caution. Because most of the people you see that you feel that they look healthy, some of them are struggling with one ailment or the other. You don't know. Some of them are struggling with one ailment or the other, but some of you don't know. You just see someone thinking because they are slim, they have HIV. The ones who have HIV, they are not, they are very healthy. And that will bring me to something. Some of these diseases people call deadly disease. It's not supposed to kill anyone. But because of the stigma and because of people's mouths, because of how people see them, that's why they die. Some of these deadly ailments that you claim can be cured, but the stigma is what people cannot live for. Do you understand? The stigma is what people cannot live for. Those times I tell myself that I'm created in the image and likeness of God. It doesn't matter what you say, I carry his nature, I reflect his person. Okay? So I see people say they body shame them, body shame them, body shame them, body shame them. In fact, for some of you, a man can say that you should not reduce weight, he will not marry you. The man told the lady that one time now. The lady became thin and she was not looking presentable again. He left her. So you don't shrink. I kept saying this. I said you don't shrink. You don't shrink because of how people see you. The lady was actually, she told me, Kate, I said, why are you sleeping that? She said, no, my man said that you want me to sleep that. If I sleep that, that's when I will marry you. So you want to kill yourself with hungry because they say you are too fat. Why those that are slim wants to be fat? Sometimes I feel tempted to ask that, what do human being wants? Because someone is average, you say this person is too short. I've seen some ladies say, okay, the man is too short. I see his forehead. I see his middle head. I can start and see him. So I will not have anything to do with him. He has a good character, but he's too short. I've seen people say, someone said something about my friend lately when she was about to get married. Do you know what she said? She said it's ladies that don't have bomb that are getting married. That how will a man like my friend's husband choose to marry a slim lady like my friend? When he got to me, I say, why didn't they tell me when that person said that? Let me answer the person. Who told you it's bomb that they used to marry? A lot of people want their peace of mind. Who told you that it's 6 packs they want to marry? A lot of people want their peace of mind. So, side talks here and there, my friend was about to get married. Is it that kind of fine man? What did he see in that girl? Well, he saw something that he didn't see in you. Because any man who knows where he's going, he will not marry a container, he will marry content. And a lot of ladies in this generation are container, no content, empty. Same with a lot of guys. I saw a post where a young man was saying that it's very hard to find a good girl. Same with men. You say you want to marry, that's why you know that there's no men doesn't like men no day. You think you are seeing men and women every day, just wait and say you want to settle down. You will know that the work of choosing a life partner is another thing entirely. So don't shrink to meet anything. Stop taking slim tea to kill yourself. So if I see you have taken slim tea and you are looking like why? Not because your body is not fine, but because one person out there who doesn't care about you body shamed you. Some little fat lady say, as you don't go everywhere like this. Small, because when you born, you will just scatter everywhere. That's body shaming. And it's not good. It's not healthy. It's not good. It's not good. It demoralizes people. It makes people question their self-worth. It makes people go back. They enter their shell. Like, they enter their shell. They don't want to, how am I going to put it? They don't want to come out. Because you have said they are ugly. You have told that lady she's ugly. How will she now look at herself? You've told that guy is not man enough. He's not fine because he doesn't have height. How do you expect that man to feel it? So we should quit the body shaming. It's very, very bad. It's very, very bad and it's very, very dangerous. A lot of people are hurting because of it. Because anytime I post something about body shaming, you see people in my DM saying, this person did that, this person did that. It's not right. There's a way to talk to a person. If their health or their weight has become a cause of concern, there's a way to talk. I've had people who constructively came to tell me, Kate, you need to add this one, that one. And I heard them. Okay? So I don't know why my live session is getting short by the time. I feel, okay, maybe because I'm a little bit, how am I going to put it? I will not say I'm exhausted per se, but you know when your body is telling you rest and you don't rest, you break down. It got to a point in my life that I told myself that, Kate, you are not a machine, no be engine. I dey knock until I go walk, I will walk and knock off. Some of you need rest. You will knock and it be as if smoke want to. See, some of you, when you have overstretched yourself that physically we can't see the smoke coming out of your head already. You don't knock, you don't hurt. Like you are supposed to have packed one side. So for the necessity of rest, for the necessity of rest, I don't know if this video is up to 20 minutes, but for the necessity of rest, this live section will be short because and everybody, all the eyes on me, eyes on me, eyes on me, and those eyes are looking like those people body shaming me on my comment section now. Those people that frame me as a coach on my comment section. That's Biko. People should say people they stress Biko. If you don't like their height, if you don't like their shape, and definitely they are not for you. You must open your mouth and tell them. Definitely they are not for you. Just don't cause someone emotional damage. Don't cause someone emotional pain. Don't kill anyone. Some persons have committed suicide because of this. Some people have started cutting their body because of how far their body shamed them. I remember a few years ago, someone was about to use me for a model for makeup. A lady said that, why is she using me that I'm not fine? See the person that said I'm not fine, the person is looking like a stockfish. You see that it's not only them that have mouths. You see that it's not only her that have mouth. If I was to open my mouth and tell her then that she looked like a stockfish, I'm sure she will not be okay. See, I'm not fine. Some of you body shape people, you think we too don't have mouths. If I tell you that you have body odor, that mouth you are using to body shame me, your mouth is smelling, don't tell me anything. Some of you who face body shaming, but just when they try to answer them back, when they talk, say, your mouth is smelling. Ooh. You need to see a doctor and see that person will cry, see they will die, but they will not stop body shaming. And one of the ways to address body shaming, you speak to the people that you're not comfortable with it. If they continue, give them. I'm giving you a go ahead. Tell them that Coach Kate said that I should answer you, and it's Coach K that said I should answer you. It's not every time the Lord will come and fight for you and you hold your peace. Sometimes you fight. There's a part of the scripture that says, should we pursue? Say pursue, overtake, and recover all. There's a part that you have to fight for yourself. Some of you have become so mute that anybody can just talk to you and you can't fight. Fight for yourself now. Fight for yourself. You don't have mouth. That's everybody shaming you. They say you look slim. Then they say you look too fat. Don't you see your tummy? See your chin. Because I wish I had the mouth to answer them then when they were body shaming me. I'm not talking about the people online, physically. And I say, it's because of that I'm still single. That by the time I add 9, man will see me presentable. That I still have men coming to me then. There are some men that love slim ladies. There are some men that love fat ladies. There are some ladies that love fat guys. So they will use their tummy as pillow. I don't touch something. There are some ladies that also love slim guys. For some of us, we don't really prefer slim guys like that though, because you know they are good looking. Oh God, the whole shapes are okay, both fat and slim, but what you prefer matters. So it's better that if they come your way, if the sizes come your way that you don't like, don't use your mouth to destroy them. You understand? Walk away. Don't tell them that it's because of your shape that I will not marry you. If you do like this, if you do like that. So you see ladies under pressure, they want to kill themselves because someone said, if you not do this, I will not do that. No. Okay? And above all, God loves you the way you are. God loves you so much. So we fall back to God. When we face all of this body shaming and all those things, we fall back to God. We say, God, we love you. So I say, Lord, thank you for loving me. Thank you for the privilege. Thank you. Thank God. I go to thank God. I say, God, this person body shame me, but I thank you. Thank you. I thank you. Thank you for everything. Because you know the perfect body size for me. You know the perfect body shape for me. You will help me. Okay? So sometimes say some affirm words to yourself, okay? Don't feel low, okay? Don't feel down. You'll be fine, okay? Above all, God loves you, but love yourself. Okay? Love yourself and accept yourself, okay? Accept yourself. Don't hate yourself. At the point you need to eat. At the point you need to do exercise, But let it not be because of what people say that is making you put yourself under unnecessary pressure. And that is where I will end today's live session.